Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
We got Stella and Sal in the pod loft with us.
We sure do. Say hi, guys. Chirp, chirp, Sal. Nope. All right. He's like, hold on, I got to chew on my paw.
They do not chirp on command.
No, but they'll chirp.
Yet.
Yet. We're working on it. Sarah and I are especially working on it now. They're down at our house.
Officially.
Officially.
And I'm pretty sure that they remembered me. I was really nervous that they weren't going to remember me.
I told you they would remember you. Good Lord.
I know. They're so adorable.
They really are. They're good kitties. They've acclimated really well to other cats and the house, and my kids absolutely love them. So
yeah. Oh, share their middle names because they're the greatest.
So we're the history buffoons.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Bradley.
This is the history buffoons.
Oh my God.
I mean, we are buffoons, and it doesn't have to be just about history, really. No. Honest.
I mean, there's a history aspect, and then there's a buffoon aspect, and we are the buffoon side of it.
We are like life buffoons.
Life buffoons.
Yeah.
So just words I can't remember I wanted to use.
Middle
Anyways,
names.
So I came up with their first names because I didn't want like Little Miss Fluffy Butt as their name or something stupid like that. And we've mentioned this on a previous episode. So we got Sal and Stella. So I told my kids that they could pick out their middle names.
And they did such a good job.
They didn't disappoint. So I said, no need to rush into it. Take your time. It doesn't need to happen tonight because I don't remember what night that was. I did that. And so since I have a boy and a girl and we got a boy and a girl cat, I let Xavier pick Sal's and I let Vesper pick Stella's. So Xavier picked Theodore as Sal's middle name.
Salvatore Theodore.
Yeah. And then Vesper for Stella picked Clarabelle.
Which I think that is just so freaking cute. She loves Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse.
She does, yes.
And she likes Clarabelle.
She loves that character. It's so funny too because Sarah's friend, I know him too, not very well. I've only met him a few times really, but her friend and her husband worked at Disney, for Disney, whatever. One of them works for the cruise line portion of it, and another one works, I believe, at Disney World, like in some fashion. Mm-hmm. He's not like Goofy walking around. He actually works like on the shit I don't know, honestly. Anyways, so I know she had reached out to her a while back saying, is there any like Clarabelle stuff?
Yeah.
And apparently it only comes out very few and far between, if there is even anything. So anyways, so Vesper picked Stella Clarabelle.
I love it. Yeah. I love it so much. I'm going to insert a couple of pictures here just so you can see what kitties we're talking about. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking about because they're just so cute.
All right. So what do we got to drink today?
Okay. So we frequent, it's been a little bit, but we frequent Elkhart Lake and we go to Brown Bear.
Our favorite place.
Yeah. It's so good. It's such a great bar atmosphere.
Good people though.
The bartenders are all fabulous. Shout out to Jessica and Dano.
We interact with a lot of the random patrons there too.
Yeah.
Just conversation.
And their food is not traditional bar food.
Like, no, because they don't have a fryer.
So good. Well, every time we go there, we drink pseudo sue, and I found it in the cans. I know it's available. I just don't look for it, and I just saw it, and I was like, I need to have a pseudo sue. So I bought myself a pseudo sue pale ale, and it is from Toppling Goliath Company.
Still, yeah.
And that is from Decorah, Iowa.
Yep. Sure is.
That is what I am having today.
And I don't think I've ever had this on the podcast. We were trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I haven't yet, but even if I have, I'm super excited to have it again. But it's by Eagle Park out of Muskego, which is a set list. It's a hazy India Pale Ale. Whenever I go to the Milwaukee County Zoo, they have a couple different places that have this, and this is usually my walking around the zoo beer. So, good.
Oh, so you've had this one?
Oh, I've had it. Oh, quite a bit. I just really like it. I just don't think I've ever had it on the podcast. I'll say cheers, but okay.
Cheers. That's delicious. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to get right into this story.
Right into this story.
Yes.
All right.
So we are going to talk about the speech, the legacy, and the copyright battles of I Have a Dream.
Oh, dear. Yeah. I've heard a little bit about that.
Have you? What have you heard? Do you recall?
That basically his family owns the rights to it, and anytime you want to use it, they can either sue you or you have to pay them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't have to pay them for saying I have a dream, do you?
No.
Because you can't copyright words like that.
No.
Just the overall message and speech he did, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You can use like tidbits here and there. And obviously
snippets, if you will.
Snippets. Yeah. But there's not really you can only use 5% of the speech. Like there's nothing
what if you
concrete like that.
What if you used every other letter? And people, I don't know.
I think the idea is copyrighted.
I mean, I have a dream every night. I just don't remember them.
Oh, poor Nathan had a dream last night that he went to an event to sell a bunch of his homemade things and nothing sold.
That's more like a nightmare.
I know.
I don't think that's a dream.
I know, poor guy.
Poor guy. Oh, Nathan.
Okay, so 1963.
Kennedy was assassinated.
August 28th.
Oh, okay. A couple months prior.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood before Lincoln Memorial and proclaimed to over 200,000 people that he had a dream. It was delivered at the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, a massive civil rights rally that was the largest of its kind.
Especially in the 60s, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the midst of the civil rights movement, civil rights leaders had called for like a grand march in the nation's capital as a finale to demand racial and economic justice.
What's the difference between a grand march and just a march?
The scale.
Okay. Just making sure. Just wanted to double check.
So, despite fears from detractors that such a gathering might lead to like violence or like even like a very tiny fizzled out turnout kind of a thing, an estimated 200,000 to 250,000 people of all races showed up.
That's a lot of people. And where was this again? The Washington Monument?
It was right on the, I think they call it the reflection pool, like all the way around there.
That like, is that because so that isn't the other side like the Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah, Lincoln Memorial and the reflection pool, and they call it like the mall or something.
That's the one where Jenny ran through to see Forrest, right?
Jenny. That's
Jenny,
right. Yeah,
right? That's
right.
what you're talking about?
That's right. Forrest Gump. Shout out.
What up, Forrest?
So, Dr. King later wrote, quote, "An army without guns, but not without strength," end quote. United in a single cause. That's who these people were.
Okay.
So by early afternoon, a parade of speakers had addressed the crowd from the steps of Lincoln Memorial. And Dr. King, knowing the importance of the moment and under pressure to keep his remarks calm and unprovocative, he prepared a text. He wrote out his speech.
I say prepared a text like, how do I use this QWERTY keyboard on this?
What's an emoji?
Yeah.
No.
Shit emoji. What?
He prepared a speech. Okay. And before I get too far, I have to take a photo of the babies in front of me because...
This is part of the problem with inviting kittens up because Kate's like, ooh, squirrel.
Oh my God, they're so adorable.
Well, I know. They really are.
His face.
His face.
So partway through, gospel singer Malia Jackson, seated nearby, yelled at him, quote, "Tell him about the dream, Martin," end quote.
So doesn't she get the rights to it? I mean, what the fuck?
So at that cue, Dr. King was set aside his prepared speech.
It says, I have a dream.
And he went into an improvised speech.
Oh, look at him go, because that was a hell of an improvised speech. I couldn't even do a prepared one, let alone an improvised one.
Yeah.
I am not what you would call a good public speaker.
What followed were words that still inspire the world decades later.
Yeah.
In I Have a Dream, he envisioned a future where the United States finally lives up to its founding promise that everyone is created equal.
Well, everyone is, but it's funny how there's more division today than, I don't know. I'm not going to say back then because there's quite a fucking lot of division, but good Lord, we're going in the wrong fucking direction again.
We are. So Dr. King knew instantly that this was going to be a classic speech, and he took steps himself to protect the copyright immediately after delivering it.
Okay.
In September. So this was August 28th?
That sounds right. Something like that.
So less than a month later, just weeks after the march on Washington, King's lawyers went to court to stop unauthorized copies of the speech from being sold. So several record companies like Mr. Maestro Incorporated and 20th Century Fox Records.
Just call him Mr. Maestro?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mr. Maestro Incorporated.
Is that still around?
It doesn't sound like it.
Why doesn't it not sound like it?
Because you haven't heard it and you're a music person.
Okay.
That's my logic.
I want to go on Sub Pop Records. Do you know whose first album Sub Pop released?
No.
Nirvana's.
Okay, so record companies like Mr. Maestro Incorporated and 20th Century Fox Records.
How did it go from Mr. Maestro to Mr. Maestro? Can you say it again?
They started selling recordings and transcripts of this speech without permission.
So I would assume someone was there recording this overall, because I mean, obviously,
it was
there's
televised.
video. Yeah, so they probably took that audio and like, hey, let's make some money. I'll save what I was about to say till later, but okay.
So King sought out a preliminary injunction to halt those sales. So companies fought back, arguing that King had effectively released the speech into the public domain.
Well, I mean, he kind of did.
Their reasoning was that King distributed advanced copies of the speech, even though it was impromptu, to the press the day of the march.
That seems weird.
And did not explicitly restrict their further use.
Do you think anyone's like, well, let's release the original?
So at the time, U.S. copyright law, the 1909 Copyright Act, required a published work to carry a copyright notice.
Okay.
Otherwise, it could enter public domain.
Sure.
By giving copies to reporters without a notice or explicit conditions, the defendants claimed King had published his speech to the public at large and forfeited his copyright.
I'm guessing, and this is just pure speculation, that because what he gave them isn't what he said, is he's going to use that in his favor.
I did not come across that.
Okay, because I'm curious if that's part of it, because, like, yes, he gave these people his speech that he had prepared, but he
essentially went off on a tangent.
He did some improv. I mean, really. Yes, and so
Dr. King's side countered with an interesting nuance.
Okay.
They argued the speech was not intended for unlimited public distribution, despite being delivered openly to hundreds of thousands of people.
Okay.
King testified that, quote, he did not intend his speech to be generally distributed or made available to the public at large, but only to give press coverage of the march a boost.
I'm having some not favorable thoughts about this.
It is kind of interesting.
It's very interesting because, like, you are giving this speech, and obviously I'm not trying to take away from that. I mean, it was very inspirational. It was, for a very good cause with the equal rights and civil rights and all that good stuff. But, like, this seems all of a sudden like a money grab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it gets worse.
I know does, but like, how am I supposed to take it seriously if like, well, wait a minute. No, if you're going to use it, you got to pay us kind of thing. It's like, well, then I'm not going to fucking use it.
Yeah.
I have a nightmare.
So essentially the advanced text was provided for news reporting purposes only and not as a general publication.
But he said it in public. Okay, sorry.
So this boils down to the distinction between general publication versus limited publication.
Right.
So under the old 1909 law, a general publication, making a work available to the public at large without restriction, without a proper notice, would indeed nuke one's copyright. Okay. A limited publication, however, like sharing a work with a select group for a limited purpose and no right to redistribute, would not count as full publication. So it sounds weird that speaking to 200 plus people,
200,000 plus people, yeah.
Yeah, and live TV audience did not count as publishing to the public at large, but bizarrely, that was the letter of the law in 1963.
That's wild.
The federal judge agreed with King. The court found that handing out the speech text in the press tent without any explicit permission to reprint it broadly was a limited publication just for covering the news.
But he also didn't expressly say the other side either. Mm-hmm. So why is it one over the other at that point?
So he did not.
Oh dear!
What'd you do?
I apparently have a hole in my lip. Now my pants taste good.
I don't know.
You know what I mean, though, by that
yes.
question. And I'm not trying to like take away from like the historic, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Significance of what this was, but it's like, I don't know. It just seems really weird that it's like, I gave a speech. Let's copyright it. No one else can use it. Now you have to pay us to do this now. And it's like, it just seems really fucking weird. And almost to me, my feeling only, this is Bradley's feeling, is that it kind of takes away from what you were going for.
Yeah.
Is what I feel like. And I only recently heard about this not that long ago. I never knew of this, and it always was like inspiring and whatever. It's like, I feel it just, to me, it feels like it takes away from it a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that because it was so significant in what he did, what he said, what he was going for.
So there was no evidence that King offered copies to the general public with no strings attached.
Right.
Therefore, he hadn't waived his rights.
Okay.
So the result is the copyright preserved, the injunction is granted, and Dr. King won this round.
Sure.
So he subsequently registered the text of the speech for federal copyright protection in September of 1963, labeling it an unpublished work. So,
okay.
King had a dream and a copyright.
I have a copyright dream.
So King showed that he valued essentially controlling the use of his words. Perhaps he feared misrepresentation.
That doesn't seem like it to me.
Commercialization.
Nah. I don't know. I understand that maybe argument, but it doesn't seem like that's the motivation here.
Regardless, it is considered private intellectual property.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah.
1968.
Let's fast forward 5 years.
Dr. King was assassinated.
Wait, what?
He left his family to carry on both his legacy and the stewardship of his works.
So does the copyright, can you will that to your family?
He did not have a will.
Or away. Shit.
Yes, he died without a will, which led...
Did you hear what I said, though? That's an idiom. Where there's a will, where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I did not put those two together. My apologies.
That's all right. We'll have to do that on a future episode.
Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way.
Because that would be an idiom, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe so. Anyways, sorry.
So without a will, this would lead to complication in managing his estates. So,
sure.
In the years after his death, his widow, Coretta Scott King, and their 4 children sought to maintain control of King's intellectual property.
Well, yeah, because then they get the benefit from it.
They established IPM, Intellectual Properties Management.
Oh, geez.
And the estate of Martin Luther King Jr. Incorporated, entities through which King family licenses King's speech, writings, name, and likeness.
So does Milwaukee have to pay for Martin Luther King Drive or whatever?
I don't know how that works. I should have looked that up. Because everywhere has Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Milwaukee, I know, has like tons of big, I'm assuming especially big cities, have a Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Yeah.
Junior Drive. So yes. I wonder if that is part of that kind of thing, because I mean, if it is, that is absolute horseshit.
I'm going to ask Chippy.
And the reason why I think it would be horseshit is because I always took it as they're honoring this person.
Yes.
And if that is the case, that is horseshit to me. But again, I'm just Bradley. What do I know?
I'm asking ChatGPT, which we call Chippy.
Yeah.
Cities don't pay the King estate to name a street after Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Thank goodness, because I feel like that just totally takes away from the
person,
honoring the person and what it's about. But yet, by the way, you got to pay us for that street sign.
So street naming is a government action, not a commercial use.
As it should be.
So cities pass ordinances or resolutions to rename a street, usually after community petition or council vote.
Okay.
And because it's considered an honorary public recognition, not advertising or merch.
Correct.
The King estate does not charge for it, and legally cannot charge for it.
I think you should just say that instead of the other one, but yes. Because fuck that.
Yeah.
That would just...
No, that was a great question.
Right? I mean, don't you feel like if they benefited from that, it would just completely take away from the honoring of the doctor? I mean, seriously.
Yes.
That would suck.
So King's word becomes like a family-run business with the estate functioning as a for-profit corporation owned by his heirs.
His hairs.
Shut up.
For profit for his hairs.
For his hairs.
Maybe that's the title.
Let me write that now.
For his hairs. That's fantastic.
Okay, so.
Oh, man. I love that.
Okay, so under modern U.S. copyright law, works like King's speech are protected for a lengthy term.
Do you think they had to go through hoops to make the movie The King's Speech? Anyways, continue.
No, because it's not about that king.
I know it's not. It was a stupid joke.
God bless Colin Firth.
See?
He won an Oscar for that.
He did, because you know why?
Because he was fucking brilliant.
Because he's fucking Colin Firth and
He fucking
deserves every Oscar ever given out.
Oh my God, he's so fabulous.
Give me that Oscar, Wizard of Oz. It's going to Colin Firth. He wasn't even born yet. Because he's a fucking national treasure, and he's not even from here.
He's a UK national treasure.
He's a world treasure.
I wonder if he needs to be knighted if he hasn't already.
Did you see Gary Oldman just got knighted?
Good for him. Here.
Fuck yeah. Here. Gary Oldman is also a world treasure. I fucking love Gary Oldman.
Okay, let's get back to it.
We're getting on a tangent. Sorry.
So under modern U.S. copyright law, King's speech is protected the author's life plus 70 years.
So it's going to expire?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So since King died in 1968, that would put expiration around 2038.
Right.
And I say around because...
Correct, yeah.
There has been an additional copyright law put in place.
What law is that?
It's a reestablished copyright law that now says that his speech will be up for public domain in 2058, an additional 20 years.
So why'd they get 20 more years?
Gray area.
That was fucking phenomenal.
Yes. Over the decades, the King estate has been vigilant, some say aggressive.
See, and that... Okay, I'll let you continue. I'm sorry.
In policing the I Have a Dream speech and other King materials. So they established IPM as the executive licensor
Licensee?
For King's works.
Oh.
Anyone who wants to reproduce the speech, include it in media, or use King's image must go through this office and pay a fee.
Do you have what this fee would be?
I do not. They do not declare what it is.
I'm guessing in terms of use, it's going to vary.
Yes.
It's not like a flat fee, like $100.
It is not a flat fee.
$100, you can use it. Obviously, It's going to be depending on the scope of the project or whatever. It's going to vary. So, yeah, I just was curious if there was a dollar amount somewhere out there.
They do not disclose that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it might feel wrong that a seminal piece of civil rights history is private property that you need to pay to use. But legally, since Dr. King was a private citizen, not a government official whose speeches would automatically be public domain, his works are protected by copyright just like any other artist's work.
See, and that's where I have a problem with this, is like artist's work. He gave a speech.
Is he considered an artist?
He didn't write a song and then had it copyrighted, you know. Oh, Kate's got to take a picture of the kittens again.
Oh my God, they're just so adorable.
I mean, I'm aware, but we're doing a podcast. Oh my God.
They're being so cute. They're like laying on top of each other.
Oh my God. We should have had a kitty camera for the podcast. I could have inserted the little clips here and there throughout the episode.
What makes you think we're not going to do it for this episode?
Because we're not filming them.
No, but I'm taking pictures.
Like I said, a kitty cam, not a kitty camera. Good Lord.
Okay. The King family has finally has embraced that protection both for financial reasons,
of course,
and to ensure King's words are used in proper, respectful context.
Okay.
So the state defenders say careful licensing prevents misuse or distortion of King's message. King's children have often stated they're driven not by greed,
horseshit,
but by a sense of responsibility to preserve the integrity of their father's image.
Okay, what has the children done besides just run this campaign for his speech?
That's pretty much what they do.
So that's not
much.
I don't believe that then.
Martin Luther King III insisted that they usually do turn down many requests that don't meet their standards. Maintaining control from this perspective is part of maintaining King's brand and legacy.
Do they sell Martin Luther King I Have a Dream hoodies? I mean, what the fuck? They're his brand?
Yeah.
I just feel like it takes away from the cultural significance of what he did.
It absolutely does.
And I don't like that because...
And there's been lots of debate over that.
I don't blame him because it cheapens what he was doing because you have to pay to use this. And it's not like I just want to go out and use this all willy-nilly and fucking throw it. Like, you have a dream and you have a dream like Oprah or something. But it cheapens it to me. And I don't like that because it was such a significant message, especially during that time frame with the civil rights going on and everything. It just really makes it like, cool. You branded him. Mm-hmm. Way to go.
Yep.
And I'm supposed to now all of a sudden still be about it? Sorry.
So the political left and the right have chided the family for privatizing a piece of American history. Mm-hmm. Some feel the family's policing of permissions and fees borders on profiteering off the martyr of the civil rights movement. Mm-hmm. And over the years of the estate has not shied away from commercial deals. They have,
of course not.
They have licensed King's words for various advertisements.
Yeah, for a boatload of fucking money.
Mm-hmm. Companies like Mercedes-Benz and Singular Wireless have managed to pay the fee to use the speech in ads.
That's a wireless company you haven't heard in a while.
Singular.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yep.
Do you remember Primeco?
No.
They had this weird like square head with an antenna. It looked like a phone face, but it was like a little alien thing or something. Anyways, I think that was Primeco.
So the estate also sold a large collection of King's personal papers in 2006 for $32 million.
Okay, so isn't that whoever owns that then? Or do they still have rights to that? They sold it. God, I fucking hate sometimes this podcast. I just get angry and I don't want to get angry. Like, I don't want to be angry about what he did.
Don't hate the podcast.
Hate the player.
I'm just
I'm kidding.
I'm just the mediator. What's it called? I'm just delivery person.
Messenger.
Thank you. I'm the messenger.
No, you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
I obviously don't hate our podcast. I actually love doing our podcast.
Thank God.
I love doing this with you. But it makes me angry. Like, I don't want to be mad about this.
Yeah.
But this makes me mad about something that was, again, so culturally significant. And now it's like, it just fucking cheapens it in my brain. Mm-hmm. And I will literally look at this a different way from now on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take away from him himself and when he actually did it.
And what he said, and what his words meant.
Correct.
Yeah.
What I'm going to look differently as is from his death on, let's make a business out of daddy's words.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks to me. I don't like that at all. And I understand it's his words, his family, whatever. But like, literally that's all you do is make money off of your dad's words. That seems fucking stupid. And I hate that I'm angry about this.
Okay, so the estate has incurred significant costs in legal enforcement.
Yeah.
In a moment during a court hearing, an attorney for the estate justified the need to raise funds by noting that, quote, paying lawyers to enforce the rights to King's words and image is expensive.
Kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. If you can't afford it, then don't fucking do it. That's horse shit.
We're going to take a break, folks. I'm just kidding.
We'll be right back.
He needs to cool down a little bit.
I really do. It's hot up here, and I'm fucking flaming from this dumb shit fucking stuff and things.
Maintaining King's dream in court can be an expensive dream of its own. The estate's pursuit of licensing revenue helps fund those enforcement efforts.
Oh, thank God they can fucking crack down on people that say, I have a dream. That makes the world a better fucking place.
This dynamic between preserving legacy and profiting from it underlies much of the controversy about who owns the speech.
It diminishes his legacy by them making profits off of it, in my opinion.
After Dr. King's initial 1963 injunction, the next big legal fights over the dream speech came in the 1990s.
Oh, good years. I grew up then.
By then, the law had changed. Now we're in the 1976 copyright law.
Okay.
That made copyright automatic and did away with notice requirement. So
interesting. All right.
So the estate of Martin Luther King Jr. versus CBS happened.
Good old CBS.
This was a clash between the King estate and CBS News over a 1994 documentary.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Were they honoring their father?
CBS had produced an episode of the 20th Century with Mike Wallace, which included about 60% of the I Have a Dream speech footage.
Was that 1% too many to...
Don't know.
Pay up, motherfucker. You 60, not 59.
The estate demanded licensing fees.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, calm down.
I'm trying.
I'm not even halfway through.
We're not even... I need more beer. And Angry Bradley's back.
So the estate demanded licensing fees. CBS refused to pay.
Go CBS.
Essentially arguing that the speech was in public domain. Since the earlier Mr. Maestro,
there it is,
injunction case from 1963 was just a lower court decision in New York.
Yeah.
CBS thought they could persuade a different court to rule differently.
Okay.
So in the initial trial at federal court in Atlanta, Georgia, CBS actually won. The judge ruled that King had made a general publication of the speech back in 1963 by widely disseminating it, thus dedicating it to the public domain.
Right.
However, the King estate appealed.
Oh, Jesus.
And in 1999, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals reversed that decision. The appellate judges held that CBS had not proven a general publication. In a key line from the ruling, the court emphasized, quote, a performance, no matter how broad the audience, is not a publication. To hold otherwise would be to upset a long line of precedent, end quote. So broadcasting the speech live to millions did not count as distributing copies to the public at large.
So I know VCRs probably didn't exist in 1963. Let's pretend they did, right?
What does VCR stand for?
Video cassette recorder?
That's right.
Did you not know that?
I couldn't remember, but now that you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, duh.
Okay. Anyways, let's pretend they did. Okay. And I'm sure there was some type of recording, just maybe not a VCR, but let's just pretend a VCR was at home. I'm chilling at home, negative 16 years old. And, I'm going to record this. Could I not watch that again? Could I not play that for a friend that comes over? I would have to, I know times are different, and I'm obviously taking a product from the future of 63 to back there, but it's like, I'm confused at like how a speech like that can just be so copyrighted.
I think if the estate wanted to sue you for that, they could, but they're not going to go after something like that.
Can I ask a question then? I have been in bands most of my life. I have copywritten through the fucking government songs of ours, written by such and such and such and such, title, everything, band name, so on. I didn't have to do that apparently then? I could just say, well, no, that's mine. Because that's basically what he did initially.
No, he did end up copywriting it.
I get that, but initially, like, you can't use that because I'm copywriting it because I said it. But it's like, I don't know. I guess I can't wrap my head around.
Yeah, the whole public domain versus limited publication.
A speech given and so on. It's like, I totally understand why a band would copyright a song and then put it out. Because it's their song, they wrote it. Their words within a song is different to me than in a speech. And I might just not be understanding it, and that's perfectly on me. And, that's okay. But I can't get over, like, how is that a public not a public domain, but a copyrightable thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not grasping this, but it makes me angry.
I mean, words in a song, take away the musical notes.
Yeah.
It's still your words.
Correct. And you wrote those words.
And you still copyright that.
In a certain pattern.
Yeah. A certain order. You still copyright that.
Correct.
And you give it to the public. He did the same thing. He wrote these words, gave it to the public, but it's still copyrighted.
Right.
There's just no music to it.
Correct. And that's why I'm trying to wrap my head around this. It's just, I don't know. It just seems like to make a business off of this, but also not trying to conflate like music to the same thing. A
civil rights
basically.
Speech. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Is like, you put out music to make money. From your fans who like to listen to you. Like, I'm a big fan of Korn. I'm a big fan of Rage Against the Machine.
And now there's a speech where they make money off of it.
See, and that's where I'm having a hard time, like, grasping, because it's not, to me, it's not blurred. It's just songs. Speech. I don't know how to better like articulate what I'm trying to say. I guess like to me, putting out music is a product. This was a civil rights fucking movement. That to me doesn't seem like a product and shouldn't be a product. It's supposed to be a life-changing thing for thousands and thousands and thousands of people to help get them the equal rights that they deserve within our country. That is not a product to me.
I think the difference is you wanted to copyright your music.
Yeah.
He wanted to copyright his speech. The world thinks that he should not have done that because he said it to the world.
Right.
I think that's where the difference lies, is that if he wouldn't have copyrighted it, it would just be fucking out there. If you wouldn't have copyrighted your music, it can just fucking be out there.
Right. And basically anyone could play it then. Anyone could reproduce it and so on, whatever. But I don't know. I can't grasp the fact that this is supposed to be such a
free speech.
Yeah,
a speech that garners freedom
for certain people,
and his speech is not actually free.
No.
Yeah, I think that's what you call irony.
Do you want to be free? $9.99, motherfucker.
Okay, let me continue.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
trying to wrap my head around this.
I honestly didn't think that you were going to be this opinionated, not like bad opinion, but like have an opinion about this.
I obviously have my opinions, and again, they are my opinions, not even Kate's, not even anyone else's. I have my opinions on this, and I hate the fact that I'm getting so like frustrated and heated about this because again, like what he did was significant and a huge cultural thing. I just don't think it's a fucking business.
And they made it into one.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be about equality and stuff. And I don't know, just leave it at that. But okay, let's make some money off of this. It just blows my fucking mind. I don't like it. I hate that I'm fucking frustrated because it's such a good thing. What he did was awesome.
Okay.
At least I thought.
So, broadcasting the speech live to millions didn't count as distributing copies to the public at large.
Right.
And distributing copies to the news media for contemporaneous coverage is considered only a limited publication, not a giveaway of rights.
Okay, so with him giving that, can you say that one word again?
Contemporaneous coverage.
What does that mean?
I think a little bit more like temporary.
Okay. So does it have like an expiration
That's just
date?
Me making shit up.
I know it is. That's usually what this is. I'm just kidding. So whether it's limited use or whatever, he still gave it to people. But then the problem also comes in. He didn't say the same thing.
Contemporaneous means existing or occurring in the same period of time.
That doesn't help me at all.
So not temporary.
Right. So it just existed.
It existed.
At the same point as we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
So news media for this specific coverage.
Right. Continue. I'm sorry.
Is considered a limited publication.
I'll try and dial back my anger.
That's okay. So King's estate retained the copyright and CBS's fair use or public domain arguments fell short. So after this appellate win for the estate, CBS and the King estate settled out of court. Likely, we don't know, likely with CBS paying a sum or licensing fee, not disclosed.
You know they did.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way they didn't pay something. Man.
Yes. So the settlement was confidential, but a press release in 2000 confirmed an agreement had been reached for the use of the footage.
Oh, boy.
The lawsuit never went to the Supreme Court. Effectively, the estate's ownership was solidified without further challenge.
Okay.
The 11th Circuit's ruling became the landmark decision affirming the I Have a Dream speech was not public domain. So it is worth noting how remarkable the legal logic is from a layperson's perspective.
I'm a
Deliver
layperson.
a speech to everyone listening, but as long as you didn't hand out physical copies to everyone or put a copyright emoticon notice on them,
emoticon?
You can still say it wasn't published to the public.
So anyone in this world that gives a speech, as long as they don't hand it out to people, if someone else uses it, they can sue them for that?
As long as you copyright it.
See, and again, he copyrighted it.
He did.
That's fucking weird. It just doesn't make fucking sense.
He could not have cared, but he did care.
Clearly he cared because he saw the potential of making money off of it. And then the family continued that.
But if he hadn't had died, like, would he continue on suing people for it? Like,
but he copyrighted it right away.
He did.
So he had it copywritten for 5 years, and then the family's like, yeah, let's keep this going.
Yeah.
See, that's fucking just... All right. Again, I'm trying not to shit on his parade, but...
So the appellate judge acknowledged it might seem strange, but they were following long-standing copyright technicalities.
Yeah.
A judge, Stanley F. Birch, wrote separately to agree that basically reasoning that because no authorized tangible copies of the speech were distributed without notice and an oral speech alone didn't count as publication, the estate copyright survived. Then we have the estate versus USA Today in the 1990s.
Another 1990s one?
Around the same era, the estate also sued the newspaper USA Today for printing the full text of I Have a Dream in a special edition. This case didn't produce a big court opinion because USA quickly settled.
Of course they did.
According to reports.
See, and like, I feel like they knew what they were doing.
Potentially.
So it's like, yeah, we'll just have to throw some money at them afterwards.
Yeah, like if we get caught, we'll just give them money.
Right. Pseudo.
According to reports, the newspaper agreed to pay a licensing fee and the estate's attorney's fee rather than fight it out. You are so upset.
I am, and I hate that I am. I fucking absolutely hate that I'm upset. I really do. It just makes me angry that I'm upset about this because, again, what he did was significant. What he did was important. And again, unfortunately, we're more divided now, especially about race, than we have been in a long fucking time. And it's sad. It's really fucking sad. I know I know people, white people that I hate. I know black people that I like. It doesn't, Asian, Mexican, whatever race you want to bring up. I know a lot of good people out of all of them. There's a lot of shitty people out of all of them. It just sucks because what he did is trying to make equality. And
people are people. That's all that matters.
People are people, and it sucks. Because, like, yeah, we all want to get along. Unfortunately, that's very hard to do. Just because of religious beliefs,
opinion,
cultural upbringing, opinions, you name it. There's
morals.
There's always going to be some disagreements, and that's okay. You can have a different opinion than your neighbor, than someone down the street, someone in a different country. And like, we're all Americans. That was good. Here. And it's like, we just want to get along, man. You know, it's just like, that's all we want to do. And like, love your neighbor and all that good stuff. Even if you're not religious, and that's fine. If you are, great. But can't we just, not to be super cheesy, can't we all just get along? I mean, seriously, that's all he was trying to do initially. But then it cheapens it by let's copyright this shit and make some money. Just that irritates me, and I wish it didn't.
Yeah,
it just cheapens it for me, and I really hate that it does because of look at that stretch by Cheryl, so cute.
It's so long.
I know he's a beefy boy. You pick him up and then you pick Stella up. It's like
you're like, whoa,
oh, it's different. I don't like that I'm angry about this because. I don't know. I feel like I've said it already.
It gets worse.
More?
If you let me finish.
I'm sorry. I am trying to stop going off on tangents of hate and angriness or whatever the fuck you want to call it, but I don't like what you said just now. Okay.
So these lawsuits sent a message that the King family essentially meant business, and as a result, many media organizations became extremely cautious.
Yep.
On MLK Day, some TV networks like CNN have ponied up the money to license and air the speech in full, whereas others limit themselves to short excerpts under fair use, which generally allows brief quotes for commentary, news, or education, which is what this podcast is.
Correct.
So we would be considered under fair use because we are commenting on it.
We're commenting and we're educational. That's 100% correct.
We are very educational. You should take our word as fact.
Don't take our word as fact. Take what we just said as fact. Basically, what we do here is Kate teaches me something. And yes, I have my opinions.
Which I love.
I can be very opinionated on certain things, and I'm allowed to have that. I am not going to call my opinion my truth because that's bullshit. But I have thoughts, I have ideas and such. My ultimate goal is to have everyone fucking be happy. Is that going to happen? Probably not. In my world, I try to make everyone happy, especially Sal, because fuck you're cute, Sal. But it just, I don't want to go off. I'm sorry. Continue.
By Sal, we mean the cat, although Sal the brewer is also very cute.
I cannot wait to watch. Okay. Side note. Cannot wait. So we're recording this on Friday.
Look at my shirt.
Yep.
What's this? Can you read it?
Yep. Now you can. Yep. Division champs, bro. 2025. Go Brewers. So we just learned yesterday that we will be playing the Cubs. You are fucking shit up. Fix your microphone. Hi, Sal. Oh, he's like, this is much nicer. Are you trying to cool off, or did you get too warm?
He must be trying to cool off. I'm going to take a photo.
I'm guessing he is, because damn. We found out yesterday, so we're recording this on Friday, October 3rd. The Brewers are playing the Cubs tomorrow on October 4th for game 1.
Come on, Brewers.
We found out yesterday that they will be playing the Cubs. Cubs beat the Padres. Fuck the Cubs, because fuck them. I hate the Cubs. Martin Luther King, let's go.
So, the family feud. No family is without conflict.
Well, no, that is accurate.
Dr. King had 4 children. Yolanda.
Four direct children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yolanda, Martin Luther King the third.
Third, yep.
Dexter Scott King.
You're so fucking cute. Damn, dude. I wish I could use my phone to take. Oh, big yawn. All right, I'm sorry. All right, Dexter.
Dexter Scott King and Bernice King.
Bernice, okay.
So over the past few decades, these siblings have engaged in some very public and bitter legal disputes with each other.
I'm not surprised at that.
Coretta Scott King, the widow,
yes,
died in 2006.
Oh, okay.
Yolanda, one of the daughters, passed away in 2007.
Oh, shit. How old was she?
I don't know. Didn't look into it. But
that wasn't a part of my research, is what you're supposed to say. You didn't look into it. It wasn't part of your research.
Part of my research. The 3 surviving siblings all became directors and equal shareholders of the estate.
Yeah, weird.
They often disagreed on what to do with King's possessions and intellectual property. By the 2010s, Martin III and Dexter were generally aligned on one side, often favoring monetization or sales of assets, while Bernice, and when alive, Yolanda, took a more conservative and preservationist.
So every time you say Bernice, all I can think of is dodgeballs. God damn it, Bernice! Because she took the beaver tranquilizer. Sorry, anyways. Oh, shit, I don't have to pay that studio, do I? Anyways.
So they led to a conservative and more preservationist.
I don't know what words you're saying, but keep continuing.
Like preservative, not preservative. Like, okay, whatever.
Do you know what the preservation room is?
So this led to siblings suing siblings.
Oh shit! Really?
Multiple times.
Really?
One fight came to a head over 2 of the King's family most treasured heirlooms. Dr. King's 1964 Nobel Peace Prize medal.
Nobel, not Nobel.
Nobel Prize.
Nobel Peace Prize.
And the Bible that he carried. Shut the fuck up. In 2014.
Me? Did you tell me to shut the fuck up?
Nobel. Noble.
You said Nobel. Why am I the one? I should have told you to shut the fuck up. I had my grandma's Bible.
Okay, so in 2014, the estate, controlled by Martin III as chairman and Dexter as president, wanted to potentially sell the Nobel medal and Bible to a private buyer for cash.
Is chairman higher than president?
Bradley, not important. Bernice.
I feel like it is, but okay.
Bernice, who had custody of those items, was horrified at the idea and refused to hand them over.
But she wasn't horrified at making money off her dad's words?
She argued that these sacred objects should never be sold.
Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. We had to take a potty break because Bradley went on a rant.
Okay, so they wanted to sell the Nobel medal and his Bible to a private buyer, and Bernice was horrified.
I would be.
She argued that these sacred objects should never be sold.
Sure.
You don't sell Bibles, and you don't get but one Nobel Peace Prize.
So how does Barnes and Noble sell Bibles then? Anyways, continue.
This dispute went to court in Georgia. Effective.
I love your words.
They went to the court in Georgia.
Yeah.
And they were pitted against each other. Brothers and sister against each other.
That's sad.
And a judge even had the items locked in a deposit box during the litigation just to keep them safe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's wild.
Bernice publicly accused her brothers of crossing a moral line. I've had a couple drinks. Saying those items speak to the very core of Dr. King and ought not to be turned into cash.
I will not. Okay.
The brothers, via the estate lawyers, contended that the estate was cash-strapped and needed funds, implying that selling the medal and Bible, valued in the millions, could help the estate stay afloat.
So are you telling me that selling the speech wasn't lucrative? Continue.
Indeed. The estate's attorney in court noted that enforcing King's rights is expensive, and that was part of their rationale.
Boy.
So for a time, it looked like the drama would result in like a public trial, which none of them wanted.
Sure.
And Dexter admitted instructing his lawyers to try and settle the matter quietly.
Yeah.
Mediation efforts ensued, and by 2016, a resolution was reached. Look at that baby cell.
Hi, buddy.
He's so adorable.
He really is. Okay, I got yelled at for this being too long, so continue.
Well, don't pick up the cat.
But he's so cute.
Yeah, so cute.
Tell me more.
Bernice agreed to relinquish the items to the estate's control.
Okay.
While the brothers, in turn, did not immediately auction them off.
Oh, no?
No.
Interesting. All right.
In a careful worded statement, a lawyer for the estate expressed gratitude that Bernice, quote, agreed not to stand in the way of the estate's decisions, end quote.
Do you think if she did, they would go, God damn it, Bernice?
God damn it, Bernice. If anyone has not seen Dodgeball,
you are missing out.
It is so quotable and so amazing.
It really is a good movie. It's one of Ben Stiller's better movies.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
And Vince Vaughn.
But Ben Stiller made the movie.
Yeah.
Whatever, and so on. But Ben Stiller's great in it. Vince Vaughn's great in it. Oh, shit. Ben Stiller's ex-wife, Chris. Oh, shit.
Christine.
Yeah, I know.
She played Marsha Brady in like one of their movies, the Brady Bunch movies.
I am so pissed that I'm drawing a blank on her name.
Doesn't matter. Let's continue.
Because I know her name.
Okay.
Oh, we're over that now? Oh, okay. Anyways, sorry.
So the legal ownership was confirmed to lie with the estate, not Bernice personally.
Right.
Clearing the way for the estate to do it as it saw fit. Ultimately, after much public outcry, the estate did not end up selling the Nobel medal or Bible.
Thank God.
They remain held for public display.
Do you have to pay to see it?
So another lawsuit that unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
The estate run by Dexter and MLK III sued King Center of Atlanta.
King Center, you said?
Yeah, like the King Center, which Bernice runs.
Oh.
Over the usage of King's image and memorabilia.
Was that a separate entity from the other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two separate things. Sure. The estate versus the King Center.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So the estate had given the nonprofit King Center, founded by Coretta, license to use the widow.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
License to use King's name, likeness, and some artifacts. But after an audit, Dexter and MLK III accused the center of poor care of artifacts and license violations.
Oh, Lord.
Like all in the family, folks. So they even sought to terminate the center's license.
Jesus.
And reclaim King's physical artifacts from the center.
Okay.
The family fight, essentially Estate Incorporated versus King Center, was highly public. And just days before the trial in 2015, that's how long this has been happening.
Jesus, that's a long time.
Dexter withdrew the lawsuit, citing a change of heart and a desire to resolve things amicably rather than showcase family dysfunction in court.
Wow.
He said the dismissal was a gesture of good faith as the siblings entered settlement talks.
Okay.
Settlement talks.
Yes.
Both sides acknowledged that a long-term agreement was still needed on how the center and estate would coexist and share rights.
I don't mean to interrupt. Do you have, so this is 2015?
Yes.
Do you have the ages of the kids at this point by chance?
I don't.
Okay, that's okay. I was just curious. I'm just kind of like trying to.
What's the math between 68 and 2015?
Is that when they were all born?
That's when MLK died, 2068.
I get that. Not 2068. That's the future.
That's in the future.
What does that have to do with their age?
It gives us some ballpark.
Do you have an idea? Were they all born at that time?
Well, they had to have. He died.
Well, touche. I was just testing you. Well, that would be 47 years. So they all had to be probably in their 50s at this
47 plus. Yeah.
Possibly, depending on when they were born, 60s.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So there were at least 4 or 5 additional lawsuits between the siblings.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot.
It sounds that way.
Yeah. So who actually owns the dream? All these twists kind of provoked the question, who owns the legacy of Dr. King and the civil rights movement? Should a piece of American history, particularly a speech as transformative as I Have a Dream, be treated as private intellectual property? Or should it belong to the people, part of our shared cultured heritage in the public domain? In one hand, law is law.
Yes. Creators
and by extension, their heirs have the right to control and profit from their works for the term of copyright.
Right.
Dr. King, though a public figure, was not a government official.
Nope.
Writing on taxpayer time.
Nope.
He was a private citizen, and his speech wasn't a government document.
No, correct.
Furthermore, licensee fees from King's speech and image have helped fund the King Center and other initiatives that advance civil rights causes.
It would be fine if that's all it did, though. But it's a business.
It's a business.
Continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. On the other hand, many historians, educators, and activists find it troubling that such an important speech is paywalled.
Right.
The phrase, I have a dream itself has entered the global lexicon. how can the full text behind it be off limits in so many settings?
Exactly.
The speech essentially helped shape America. It belongs to America. One can argue not to the individual family.
Correct.
The specific family.
And that's the issue that I have. It belongs to America because it was an American issue. We had the civil rights. Do you think Stella's going to knock your painting over? It had civil rights implications. It was very significant in that time frame. So yeah, I mean it's an American, literally, institution. It's not a privatized institution, and that's where I have the issue.
Yeah.
So
Taylor Branch, the Pulitzer Prize-winning civil rights historian, has been pretty outspoken on this.
Okay.
He said that keeping the speech out of the public domain makes it harder for Americans to learn about the speech, and he personally urged the King family to reconsider, saying flatly in 2013, quote, "They are making a mistake."
They are. I agree with that.
Branch's point is that the power of King's word, the spoken oration, not just the text, is something that should be readily accessible to all, especially younger individuals who did not witness it live.
What's this person's name again?
This is Taylor Branch, a Pulitzer Prize-winning civil rights historian.
Taylor Branch? I am 100% on your fucking side.
Mm-hmm.
You are way more... What's the word I'm looking for? Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
Because it means so much more than what they're bastardizing this for, which is it has such implications within our history, within what we're trying to achieve. Again, like, unfortunately, we're going backwards right now. It's more than what the words are. It's the movement behind it. It's the feeling of behind it. Words have feelings. They do. I mean, read a book. Those words have feelings no matter what it's about.
Read a love letter.
Yeah. I mean, like, read
a farewell letter.
Oh, Romeo, oh, Romeo.
Read a poem.
I mean, Shakespeare, poems, anything that they have weight to them.
Mm-hmm.
And those words had weight to a specific thing, and you bastardize them by fucking making a profit off of it. And that sucks to me.
Yeah. When access is limited, the risk is that the speech's impact dulls over time or is misunderstood because people haven't heard or read it in its full.
Right.
And journalists have echoed this concern.
Yes.
So on MLK Day, opinionated editorials appear lamenting that one of America's greatest speeches isn't freely available to print or broadcast in its entirety.
Well, see, and that's the funny thing, that he literally has a day. March, right? March.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It might be February.
No, I thought it was in March because President's Day is in February. Isn't it March?
Let's just
look it up.
It's January.
Is it January? January what?
So this coming year, 2026, is January 19th.
Oh shit. Is that date significant in terms of his life? Was that
no?
It has no birthday or nothing like that?
It has gone from 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th, 20th, and then this next year is 19th. So it's
kind of like Jesus.
It's just a Monday.
It's kind of like Jesus. I don't know when I rose, but we'll celebrate it after the third trimester of this full moon or something. Anyways, okay. Sorry, continue. What?
Third trimester.
I'm glad I could make you laugh. Am I wrong?
Third trimester.
And it's funny. So
this digestion. What?
my new coworker Brandon, who I told you on the last one that I've been training, I really like him a lot. He's a good dude. I enjoy having conversations with him. He is religious, so I'm gonna bring that up and be like, so what happened? He'll find it funny because we have similar.
He seems to be like a fairly open-minded Christian.
He's a very open-minded Catholic. So
Catholic. Okay, yeah. Great. Okay, so they argue that the civil rights history is American history and should not be treated as a private commodity.
Correct.
The counter argument, in 15 years or so, it will be public domain. However,
they added 20 years.
They added an additional 20 years. 1963, King delivers the speech and quickly registers it as an unpublished work under the 1909 Copyright Act.
Okay.
1978, U.S. copyright law changes.
Yep.
That this extended terms for many works. Current rule for unpublished works by individual authors is life of the author plus 70 years. King died in 68, so that by that measure, copyright expires in 38. 68 plus 70 equals 38. Some commenters cite 2058.
But that makes no sense.
But that usually comes from confusion with a 95-year term for works published before 1978. Since I Have a Dream was registered as unpublished, that 94-year clock shouldn't apply.
No.
So it should be 1938, which is in how many years?
13.
That's so close. But back then it wasn't. Like, obviously, I totally get it. Like, it wasn't.
Back then it wasn't. If it is public domain in 13 years, I am putting that fucking everywhere.
Should we just line our walls of the I Have a Dream speech?
I will literally put every single word of that speech on my fucking black walls of the Podloft. Yes. And I will just replay it over.
You know what I keep thinking about?
What's that?
So when Nathan first got his position at the university up here, he had me print off a lot of influential photos.
Okay.
One was of, I don't remember her name, Ruby something. She was the first African-American kid going to a all-white school.
Oh, okay.
And she was like descending the steps with like police officers like escorting her.
Sure.
He had a picture of that. He had a picture of El Chavez or whatever. He had a picture of MLK. He had a picture of other things that just meant something.
Did he have to pay?
But see, that's the thing. That's what I keep going back to is he's got this image of MLK on his cork board.
Right. It's like
that means something to him. And it's like, do you have to pay for that?
See, and that's my point. It's like it's American history. It means so much to what we were going for. And I keep going back to like Forrest. Sorry, I screwed up your Black Panther party or whatever the fuck he says. It's like it meant so much, and it bastardized what
you're
it
about to be off camera.
I know, because I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. Good. Sorry, continue.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead.
I hope so. I didn't mean to make this as long as it is. I apologize.
Okay, so short excerpts. Short excerpts.
I'm sorry. Keep going up. I'll get over it. Oh, that was amazing. Short excerpts.
They can be used freely. They can be used freely under fair use. Okay. So the famous lines are quoted everywhere, and no one can stop that.
Right.
So,
how long is a short expert?
It's not really explicit.
Okay.
It's not explicit. So,
do you realize I just said short expert on purpose? Okay.
So if one wants to watch the speech, you can find it on YouTube.
Sure.
The estate has not taken those down.
Why didn't they just put them up? Because they can monetize that. Because that's all what they're about.
I don't think they care on that level. See, that's the issue. I know.
But they do. Okay, so sorry.
If a teacher wants to show it in class, that's usually a fine. But no estate lawyer is looking for shit like that.
And who would?
Exactly. Like, who would go out and try to find those little itty bitty things?
I would love my son to see that at some point. And my daughter, obviously, eventually. Because it's important. Mm-hmm. It's culturally important. But okay, anyways.
So the restrictions come into play for commercial or broad public dissemination, like a TV channel airing it,
yes,
a publisher printing it in a book, a film using the real audio, yep, etc. So these are the cases where permission and fees are expected. The question might be reframed as, is it acceptable for the king's estate to charge media companies and publishers for using the speech while everyday people can still access it in limited ways?
Right.
So in the final lines of I Have a Dream, Dr. King envisioned a day, quote, when all of God's children, this is like pieced together.
Yeah.
When all of God's children will be able to join hands and sing free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Yeah. It is a profound irony that the speech itself is not free at last.
That's the shitty part. And that's why I am going to apologize to my co-host Kate. That I had
He's so upset.
I am sorry that I got upset about this. You understand?
Oh yeah, it's infuriating.
You know me well enough that you understand why that frustrated me. Yes.
Yes.
And
it makes no logical sense.
It makes no logical sense because it's such culturally. I'm sorry, Stella's going after a bug and it's fucking cute as hell because she's like standing on the molding. Anyway. There's such cultural significance to what he did and what he was about. And then they privatized it. That to me, and it's not just his kids, it's him too.
He limits who can see all that.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
For money.
Why?
For money.
It's bullshit because
no, it's 100% bullshit.
Why would you have this amazing speech, this amazing idea, this major desire of wanting all people to be free, and then hold it back and not everybody can see this. Nope, I'm not going to allow it.
No, unless you pay me money.
So stupid.
If you want to be a part of this movement, pay me. It's like, no. And you wonder why there's division in this world. And all we want to do is get fucking along. We have unfortunate political assassinations. We have people who hate this side. We have people who hate that side. It's sad because we're all just fucking human, man. Just I mean, again, not to make it cheesy with the 90s reference, but just can't we all just get along? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
We're all fucking people. Just let us hang out, have a good time, learn something. History. That's what we're about. We're history.
Let's all hold hands because we all believe in the same thing. Oh, wait, we don't all know what the same thing is.
And that's also part of the problem. There's Stella. But and that's the sad thing is it's like we want to have everybody be a part of everything. And we would love that. I know I would. I know Kate would. And it just sucks because, like, there's so many people that do stuff like this. Let's bastardize what this great fucking message is for profit. And that is, to me, sad.
That is sad.
And that's why I apologize in advance, or actually not in advance.
How upset you are.
I apologize for how upset I got because I know it drew out the episode.
No, that's okay.
I know.
I love your stance, and I love that you have such a strong opinion on this. I honestly thought that this episode was going to be boring for you.
No, it wasn't boring at all. I honestly loved it, and I hate that I hated loving it.
Yeah.
I hate that I have such a stance on like, fuck them because of what they're benefiting from this, when his message was at the time so pure and what it represented. You know, I have a dream and all that good stuff and so on, whatever. And it just, it loses meaning to me now.
Yeah.
And I don't like that because it was...
And that's the sad part, is it loses meaning.
That's the sad part.
It loses importance.
It loses its cultural significance in my brain. And again, that is my opinion.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I agree with you 100%.
Well,
I suppose.
All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.